This week on Dateline Schools, we have the privilege of getting the opportunity to meet the new Capac Schools Superintendent, Jeff Terpenning. And Jeff, first of all, welcome to St. Clair County.
Well, thank you. It's good to be home.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, what made you want to come to Capac?
Well, I was at a point in my educational career that my superintendent and I had just some discussions, and my school, the high school, had been winning a lot of awards, and he knew that, I'd kind of like to move up the ladder, and he said, if you're going to think about a superintendent job, now's the time. Your school's winning U.S. News and World Report awards and reward schools. So I said, well, I'm really only interested in one area, and I said you could draw a line on 75 and 69 and go northeast of those 2 points and go back to the thumb, and that's where I would be interested in. So I applied for some places throughout the thumb. Those were great practices. I'm an ex-football coach, so you practice your trade, and Capac seemed like a good fit for them and for me, so I agreed to come to Capac and basically move back home.
You already gave us a little bit of a hint of some background, so give us a little bit more of who Jeff Terpenning is.
Well, I was born and raised in Deckerville. We had a dairy farm. We lost our cattle with a thing called PBB. And then in the 80s, it was double-digit interest, and that's about the time we were trying to switch from dairy to crop. So that just didn't go very well, and we lost our farm. So then I had done everything in high school to be a farmer and had nowhere to go. Worked for some farmers, but decided that, there's got to be a better way to do this than that. I got into retail and worked for places called DNC stores, and Tractor Supply are probably more familiar with people. And from there, I went to a public transportation system in Sanilac County, and then started coaching there. So once you get that coaching bug, it's virtually fatal. So I coached for 20 years, but while I was at the transportation industry, I decided, if I'm going to do this, I probably should be in the school more than I am. I was always not comfortable leaving my business to go coach, in the middle of the day. That's uncomfortable. So I went back to school, got my education at Saginaw Valley, got a job in Centerville, Michigan, which is in St. Joe County, coached football there, got my master's degree from Western Michigan University while I was there. In the summers, I did a Marine Patrol job, so I worked out on the water, with all the boats, which is pretty applicable for here. Oddly enough, my cousin is now a Marine Patrol officer in St. Clair County. And then once I got my master's degree in education, I took a principal's job in Hillsdale, and then on to the superintendent job in Capac.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.